Cool story, bro. Blonde or brunette? I'm gonna come in at a right field here and say redhead. Uncle VJ, what do you wish you could tell the opposite sex? Um, I mean, I really don't have to wish I could tell the opposite sex this. I mean, I could just go out and, talk to a few girls and just lay this on them, unless you're talking about the whole opposite sex, in which case that would be a lot of walking around and talking and probably a lot of unpleasant moments. I don't speak many languages, and by many, I mean any more than English. So I really don't know. I'd have to think about that. I would probably tell them that you can put the seat down on the toilet. Like, it's not a big deal. Stop making such a big fuss when I leave the toilet seat up after I take a piss. At least be thankful that I'm lifting the toilet seat, not pissing all over where you used to take down and sit down and piss. Like, it's not a big deal. Why is it my responsibility to put the seat back down again when you could just clearly turn around and look? Like, it's just, I think, I'm pretty sure South Park did like a whole episode on that, and I don't remember much of it. It was a while ago. But, like, God, it is so true. Like, I wish I could just give that one bit of information. And also, I would give the bit of information, like, if you're over at my apartment or something and you're having your period, I don't mind if you throw it away in my trash bin in the bathroom, but please, like, just, like, throw, like, a tissue or something over it. Like, just don't leave just, like, your bloody harpoon thing in there. Like, I'm not okay with that. So just put the little napkin over it. I'm not going to mention it. You're not going to mention it. We both know what happened. But it's just it'd be delving up in awkward conversations. I'm not going to mention it. Just put a little tissue on top. I'll know what it means. I'm not going to bug it. Just Jesus Christ, one thing. It's the opposite sex, and that's what it is. I pissed it away. Perfect opportunity. Um, if you were to use a dildo, how big would that What? Jesus. I mean, I don't know, man. Probably the smallest size they offer, because I am not interested in that. Of course, it'd be about a dildo. Dildos and poop. Tom W. 10 celebrities you would murder but face the death penalty after doing so. I don't know how. Uh, I don't know how I'm supposed to decide this. God, when you give me a list of so many things, I can't just go off. It's like me saying to you right now, give me your top 25 favorite ice cream flavors. Like, undoubtedly, you could name 25 flavors that you like, but if you actually wanted to give me the top 25 in any sort of ranked order, you'd have to have, like, flow charts and shit, and, like, careful analysis, and just sitting down and pondering, like, do I really like pistachio more than cherry cream? Really? Do you really, Taylor? And, like, deciding shit like that. So that's the position you're putting me in right now, Tom W. So I'm just gonna say, like, three. Um, Snooki, and then Sharon Osbourne, and then Glenn Beck, and then, well, maybe not Glenn Beck. He's not really a threat, or does he do anything anymore? I know he's not on Fox News. I don't really follow Glenn Beck, believe it or not. So I'm just gonna stick with those two. That's fine. And Glenn Beck, throw him in there for fun. It'll be a great time. Bolin73, current favorite television shows: Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Workaholics, Colbert Report is really good. Game of Thrones, as I've pimped out numerous times. HBO should start sending me checks in the mail. Jesus, hopefully some of you guys have picked up on that series, because if you haven't by now, you're a damn fool, sir. You're a damn fool. You are a damn fool. And you don't think I'm talking to you. Usually when I critique my audience, you're just thinking, oh, he's yelling at those other people in the audience. No, 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 no. You, sir. You, Jeff, and Steve, and Sarah, just get out there and watch it, all right, Doug? And Paul, and Jennifer, do it. Get out there and watch. God, if there were just one person with each of those names in my audience, that would be so freaking cool. All right. I always like doing that because I watched, like, it was probably like an episode of Bill Nye when I was younger or some shit, where Bill Nye, or whoever the scientific programmer guy, he was like, are you watching, Taylor? And I was like, and, like, I was just, as a little kid in the crowd, I was like, wow, he knew. And all the other kids looked back and like, wow, look, he said Taylor, and there's a Taylor in our class. And, like, of course, all of us were just, just dumbfounded that he could anticipate something like that. Despite the fact that, like, 1,000 other classrooms were just like, oh, there's no Taylor in here, that's super gay, or whatever kids say. I don't know. OMG Chocolate. How long did it take you to answer this question? Well, I wasn't really counting because I didn't know to start counting until the last few words of the sentence. And then when you add in this fact that I just had to, put that stipulation out there so that you don't judge me too harshly, that's another probably 10 seconds. So I'm going to say 15 seconds? I'm going to say 15 seconds. Final answer. I Supply Gaming. Political opinion on AIDS in Africa. Like, this is one of those things that it's a very deep, multifaceted topic, and I could talk about a lot of things about it, but to be honest, if I do talk about something like this, I don't want to say something stupid that is either not empirically based or just, just demonstrates my ignorance on the subject, because I'm clearly not that educated on it. So I'm going to save this off for a rainy day. If enough people give a shit about that, leave a comment, and I'll talk about it in a video where I can kind of get my thoughts together beforehand. But that's a little bit too in-depth, sir. But I'm against it. I'm anti-AIDS. I put an anti-AIDS bumper sticker on my car. That's how anti-AIDS I am. So just, don't praise me. Don't tell me how great I am. Just all part of a day's work. I'm very anti-AIDS and cancer. Raiders Mo 98. Do you have high or low expectations for Black Ops 2? Multiplayer, I could not conceivably give less of a shit if a burglar came into my home, went into my secret cupboard of shit, stole all of it, then burned it in my front yard, so I had no shit to give. Could not care any less. Just want to, appropriately articulate that for you, just so you know. Don't care about multiplayer. Zombies, however, gonna be sick. Looking forward to it. Who's not looking forward to zombies? Are you serious? Who is seriously not looking forward to zombies? You're an ass clown if you're not, man. Like, come on. And I hope everybody has high hopes for zombies, because you know what? If I've learned anything from the new Batman movie, hope matters. Bane taught me something. Hope matters. And I'm having a little bit of hope. Just a little bit of hope and a pinch of magic. That's all you need. That and a little bit of hallucinogenic drugs. No, I'm kidding. Chaiga 489. Do you ever want to build your own computer? And Mac versus PC? Probably not. Probably won't ever build my own computer just because I don't know enough and I don't care enough to learn. Mac versus PC, I have a Mac now. Up until this point, I hadn't had anything but PC, but I don't really get involved in the fight. I don't give a shit. Mac, it's very aesthetically pleasing. I like my MacBook. It's had a bunch of, not a bunch, but a few stupid problems. Like the cursor pad doesn't work very well, so I had to get a mouse, which is not a big deal. And I've had a few problems with Adobe. And I don't know if it's because of the computer or something, or maybe because I'm just an idiot, but it always has shit tons of problems where it'll just stop and I'll have to uninstall and reinstall, and that's frustrating. Which, of course, because I'm uninstalling and reinstalling, well, actually, never mind, that's boring. So, just getting off on talking about no shit. But Mac and PC, don't really give a shit. I'm probably going to get a PC next time just because they're cheaper and more cost effective, but it was good to have a Mac for a while, feel cool. I haven't bought any coffee or anything, or a beret since I got the MacBook. I guess all these stereotypes are wrong, because I've really never been a Mac fanboy. So, whatevs. Mr. Padre, why do 12-year-old kids on COD jump off buildings and think they are phased with their 360 no-scope across the map? I have no idea, man. People have been doing that since way before phase was even a thing, since it was just Grizz jumping around on, Call of Duty 4 maps, everybody having a grand old time, just doing their 10 sensitivity, fakey, ridiculous no-scopes with the ACOG M40, which was a ton of fun, but now it's gotten kind of sad and irritating. Maybe just for me, because I've been in the COD community for a while, so I've seen this shit. But the people who are new to the COD community, the people who are 12, 13 years old now, who just jumped in at Modern Warfare 3 with them doing all their sniper tricks, you have to understand that. They're just going through the same phase we all went through. It's a lot of fun. It's goofy. It's a good way to play the game, take credit for all of the really good kills you get, and then at the same time have a built-in excuse. Like, oh yeah, I played really shitty. Well, I was using a sniper rifle, so built-in excuse. A lot of people do that. They'll play a game with a Scorpion or Olympia's Scorpion's really, really shitty weapons, and if they do really well, they get to take the credit for I did really, really awesome with these weapons. And if they do really shitty, they can just say, well, I was using those weapons, what do you expect? Which is I'm not bashing anybody who does that, which people probably think I'm talking about someone specific right now, but I honestly don't watch commentators aside from a few of my friends. So whatever you're anticipating is probably wrong. I have no idea, but I get out there and I watch a few videos now and then, and that seems to be a trend, like a built-in back pocket excuse, aha, I did shitty. Well, you didn't see this, Akimbo CZ75 card that I'm using. See, I'm using these shitty guns, so it's all excused and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll get back to these later. If you did, leave a rating. If you didn't, what the hell, man? Jesus. Well, why'd you stay this long if you didn't like it? I blame you for that, not me. I'm just the one talking. So, that's it. Love you.